Hey guys, welcome back to the Friday Vlog, where we discuss activity that goes on here with the BuzWeaver channel. That includes things like current events, headlines that are in the news, pop culture, social media, technology, and items of interest that come up during the week that allow us to have a little bit of a dialogue. That would include also sports and entertainment as well. But I do want to thank all you guys across New Tech, as well as everyone here on YouTube, for your guys' continued support.
We start things off from CBS News. Bill Gates Foundation buys Anheuser-Busch stock worth $95 million after Bud Light financial fallout. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a follow-up to the continuing saga of the Bud Light demise following the hiring or third-party advertising hiring of Dylan Mulvaney, who, of course, was trying to find his hook, trying to find his audience out there, going with the so many days of a woman poser plan, as I often like to say, because, of course, Dylan Mulvaney is not really a transgender, as it were. Bill Gates Foundation Trust bought 1.7 million shares of Anheuser-Busch InBev after the company experienced a few months of controversy and declining stock prices, to say the least, ladies and gentlemen. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation Trust bought the shares, valued at $95 million last quarter, according to the Stocks and Exchange filing. Ladies and gentlemen, this also serves as an example of the corporatist, the elements of the Establishment Uni-party working together to drive a message, a narrative that supports, props up, and provides a stage for wokeness, cancel culture, and outrage mob. So this is how they support each other. For example, CNN, who's failing miserably, is also supported by various organizations, companies, and so forth to be able to keep CNN afloat. And this is what they do. What is the controversy surrounding Bud Light? Oh, wow, that's an actual fundamental question from CBS News. Anheuser-Busch took a hit earlier this year when Bud Light sales dipped following an Instagram ad campaign with Dylan Mulvaney, the poser. The transgender actress, well, that's a stretch. An activist. I'm not actually sure if he's actually an activist. I guess he is now, because this is the way he's defined by CBS News. Partnered with the beer company on April 1st, outraging many conservatives. Oh my goodness, as though conservatives were outraged by the fact that the absurdity of Dylan Mulvaney, if not even the transgender community being upset by Dylan Mulvaney's mocking of their ideology themselves, which I find interesting, but nonetheless, we read on. Some people, including Kid Rock, called for a boycott of the beer, and reported sales dropped in the month that followed. Bud Light, which was once the nation's top-selling beer, saw a 23% decline in May from the same period the year before. Interesting way of phrasing that. Sales slipped again in June, down 28% compared to the same period last year, according to Bump Williams, which trades alcohol sales. Good old Bump Williams. Bud Light was overtaken by Modelo Especial in the number one spot according to consumers' behavior data analytics firm Circana. So, ladies and gentlemen, a follow-up to our continuing saga of the Bud Light story, where we have an example also of Bill Gates being part of the corporatist Establishment Uni-party, coordinated effort globalist here, who bought all of this up to help out Anheuser-Busch. And this is what they do. They help each other out. Now, as we can see here from Market Watch, it looks like Anheuser-Busch got a little bit of a bump. I mean, a tiny bit of a bump. But it's there. And, of course, it's going to fluctuate here. I don't have it over, like, a period of time from, like, last year until today. But I just wanted to show you that it is kind of a bit in the positive. Maybe from the news of Bill Gates having made the purchase. And, of course, this is going to help out Bud Light amazingly. And they're probably going to have to rebrand the product altogether and go with something different. Now, they do have some newer commercials that are out there right now that provide some sort of additional masculine element to it. I don't know if you guys have seen the commercial. I should have looked it up before I started the video here to show you guys. But nonetheless, that's what I had for you guys this Friday. I'd love to welcome your comments and thoughts down below on this continuing saga of Bud Light, nonetheless, and of course, anything relating to Bill Gates and his continuing. Of course, we have the new booster shot or new vaccine coming out next week too, which Bill Gates is behind a lot of that stuff as well. So again, ladies and gentlemen, tying this all together with the Establishment Uni-party that we often talk about here on the BuzWeaver channels. But nonetheless, guys, that is what I had for you guys this Friday.
All right, guys, so that's going to wrap it up for this Friday vlog. Thank you so much for the likes, the shares, and the comments. Of course, below this video, you can find the various Amazon links. So if you have Amazon Prime or order from Amazon frequently, be sure to use those links, as it does help out the channel. And of course, all your guys' support from New Tech, as well as here on YouTube, is always appreciated. Appearing there on the screen, that would be the channel icon. You guys can click on to subscribe to the BuzWeaver channel, as well as to select notifications if you want to know when there's content that is being released here on the channel, like shorts, which I need to get back into. But nonetheless, guys, I want to thank all of you for your continued support here. And that's going to wrap it up for the Friday vlog, and I'll see all you guys behind the Galaxy phone camera next week.